guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video, man. It's BP, and today I'm gonna be teaching y'all how to really use these hands, how to really box, how to really fight. So in today's video, I don't have any gloves, so I'm just gonna be breaking down everything to y'all. Shadow boxing. I'm gonna be breaking down how to properly throw punches. I'm gonna be breaking down what stance you should be in. I'm gonna be breaking down how to punch and block your chin at the same time. I'm gonna be teaching y'all a lot of techniques you might have never heard of, because all these techniques, oh, that's a little plant loving me, but all these techniques is stuff I learned over my 10 years of boxing. So we're gonna demonstrate on the bag later, but first we're gonna start with shadow boxing. With shadow boxing, this is where we have to get into the stance first. All right, so the stance should depend on what hand you are. All right, so if you're left-handed, you want to stand with your left hand behind, because that's your power hand and you come with the power hand. All right, and if you're right-handed, you want to stand with your right foot back and your right hand back. You know what I'm saying? So you want to have it like this. A lot of people are teaching y'all just, have your guard up or whatever. You don't want to be squared like this. You don't want to be squared. You want to have your body kind of angled, so you won't be a wide target. This is points. Amateur, they call it points. I don't know if they're doing it like the pros now, just seeing like who they think won the rounds or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But, don't leave yourself open. Angle yourself. So now you can't be hit like that, because they have to come around or they have to get through your blocking. And once you're doing that, you come with your right hand, power hand. Boom! See what I'm saying? Boom! Left hand, power hand, same thing. Boom! All right, so look. Once we got that down pat, we must realize the feet have to be nice and angled too. Show them feet. The feet must be nice and angled too. You should have not straight. You don't want to stand straight. You will be knocked off balance when you are hitting. When you get hit or anything, you'll be knocked off balance. So you don't want to stand straight. You want to have a nice little bend or something, just to, look, you got that good. See, man, that's keeping you up, that good stance. When you're straight, you can't do nothing. You're just wobbly. But you gotta keep that stance, guys. This goes with shadow boxing. Look, you practice that stance. All right, so look. Right now, I have to teach y'all the basic punches. Pause that. Make sure you stay hydrated, guys. H2O, you know what I'm saying? But look, all right. Back to it, shadow boxing. So shadow boxing, I want to get more in depth with shadow boxing. It's basically you picturing your opponent in that ring, picturing what you are going to do to your opponent. So, and shadow boxing is all about getting in tune and really thinking that. All right, look at my opponent looking stupid. I'm going to trick him with this hand. You know what I'm saying? You still good, you feel me? Hit him with bop, 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 bop. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gotta fuck that opponent up, man. Stay in the rhythm. You feel me? So look, another thing, always stay moving. Always keep them guessing what he gonna do. You don't want to be that plain opponent. You gonna beat him up. You want to be that guy. What he gonna do? What? You see? You don't know what I'm doing. But the more you box, the more you get in tune with the rhythm of boxing, the coordinations, you'll be able to invent your own type of boxing style, because boxing is mainly thinking, stamina, and leg strength. Let me say that again. Thinking, your mind has how you visual things, how you analyze your opponent, picture openings. That's your biggest win thing in boxing. That's why a boxer should be smart with everything he do. So listen, also after that, stamina. If you don't have no stamina, you might as well quit right now, because stamina, you're gonna need it in that ring, because it might be 3 minutes, but when you're in the ring, it feel like 10 minutes. So you wanna, that's why you gotta learn to pace yourself. You gotta learn to pace yourself when you're boxing. Come here, come on, come here. You feel me? You want to pace yourself. Don't go too crazy. Don't go too lazy, because You have to be the controller of the fight, and that's how you win them. All right, so we got shadow boxing out the way. Now, let's get in tune with the proper ways to throw the punches some more. So I don't want y'all to be out here just punching like an idiot or doing dumbass shit or stuff that people done told y'all that is not correct. So listen, when you punch, whichever hand you is, I already went through this. So when you punch, you want to have this should be your blocking right here. You shouldn't be worrying about somebody hitting you back. So look, all right, you can't hit me. Everything closed up. So look, boom, it's blocking. It's blocking. Boom, 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 boom. Everything's blocking. Everything's blocking. Always keep yourself less as a target as possible. Now let's move over here to the bag. We're gonna picture the bag as an opponent. I don't have any gloves. I recommend y'all wrap your hands first, then put your gloves on, and then punch the punching bag. Hold on. I would recommend y'all hit the punching bag with your hand wraps on and your gloves on. So listen, because if you don't, you can mess up your hands, mess up joints in it and all that, because this is a very aggressive sport. It's really a good way to let out that anger, let all the emotions out. How can we transform this energy, transmute this energy? A boxing bag. I think every man should have a boxing bag. Every man should know how to fight. If you don't, you're gonna be getting your ass kicked and getting pushed around because you can't defend yourself. All right, guys, and then there's another thing I want to stress right here. Before a boxing match, let me tell you what my coach told me way back in the days. He said when you're about to have a match or anything, do not release your seed or anything, because you will be weak. Your legs will be weaker. You won't have so much strength and stuff because you will be weakened. So that is a real thing. That's real. Like, I used to notice when I went to the gym after he told me that, and I might have did something with a lady or something. I go to the gym and I feel weak. And I was like, damn, this shit real. And that's before I knew what this was. But this, guys, is called semen retention. You hold your strength. You're retaining that strength. You're retaining your semen for strength, for aggression, for, you know, your mind can be more clear and you can be at a higher function in these matches. So look, all right, we now have too much sexual energy in us. And we are now trying to get rid of this aggression. All right, now we're gonna learn how we should fight our opponent. All right, so picture this as your opponent, guys. Picture this your opponent. Look, you should always just be playing the opponent, throwing like, make sure you're hitting nice combos. Make sure you're thinking in here, not just, don't be one of them people, guys. Come on. All right, so that's, damn, I'm close as fuck. All right, that's enough. That's enough for the, you know, boxing technique and stuff so much. So I want to get into how to fight on the streets a little bit too. For you guys out be like, oh, boxing this, boxing that. Let me tell you something. Boxing is good because it helps you think. It helps you get in tune with the real rhythms of the fight. So if you're in a street fight with somebody, and say they try to get your legs or something, guess what you should do? Bing, bing, need them, guys. Bing, when they coming in, boom, bet they ain't coming in no more. Also, another effective fighting move, this called a raise and hit. So I like to do this, it always works. Come on, bro. A random person that don't know about boxing, boom, you know what I'm saying? They gonna think I'm hitting them with the foot, but really I'm hitting them with the foot. You feel me? So look, y'all, this ain't gonna be a long video because I'm gonna bring a better one to y'all soon, but this is just a way to fight as a fucking man. Like and subscribe, and I will bring more in-depth fighting to you guys. Let me know if you want to beat some ass. Like,